Right, we're filming, so whenever you're ready.
Okay, so once again, we've got the fabulous Cariad in the studio. We've done an incredible photo shoot this afternoon. The sun's shining beautifully, but we've been in the studio and we've been outside to demonstrate some flash. So thanks for coming, Carrie. Thanks to your husband, who's brilliant for bringing you over and always there to support us and to hold reflectors. I've photographed you 2 or 3 times now, I think, haven't I? Or more, maybe?
Yeah,
Have I really? So I was saying to you earlier, I've got this little thing where I want a little group of models that I like to photograph the best, and I kind of hate to move away from shooting them. I like to shoot the same models all the time. That's what I'm trying to say. And you're one of the models that I like photographing more than most. I think you're the most unmodelly model that I've ever worked with, because you don't give, I call it the Macarena. She doesn't fall into those poses that's just like, she gives you something different every time you shoot. So because she's so professional, so blooming good at it, so relaxed. So I'd like to thank you for that, because I really enjoy working with you. And one of the things that I love about you more than anything is that you're so diverse. Like, I can see you one day you're doing full-on nudes in the middle of a field in the Outer Hebrides, and then the next time you're in a studio in Digbeth, Birmingham. So I love that type of thing. How long have you been modelling for?
Modelling like 10 years. I was really lucky to fall into it with like some body painting. So yeah, I always started with quite a lot of diversity, and then
I remember you telling me about that.
Yeah.
That was like you did some body painting, and somebody said to you something like, "You're really quite good at modelling," and it was like,
yeah. It was just.
Did you have that moment where you went, "What?"
Well, funnily, my sister did a bit of modelling for some book covers, and I approached the photographer, but I had, I was a teenager, so I had like cut hair, and he looked at me and was like, "Your hair looks like it's been chewed by a sheep." I was like, "Oh."
Was this in Wales?
Yeah.
Everyone's hair is chewed by a sheep.
But yeah, from there I sort of went, because I wanted to do the more classical stuff, I sort of took note of that, and now I just have very long hair. But it sort of evolved sort of from that to the body painting, and that was like 10 years ago now.
Some of the best pictures I've seen of you, probably because you're in your most comfortable space, is when your husband photographs you. He's a brilliant photographer. I'll link him down below if that's all right. He's a brilliant photographer, so you're obviously really comfortable in each other's company, and you can kind of enjoy a nice walk, I would imagine, into sort of Scotland or Ireland, or
when we get a chance.
and then if you wanted to, and you see a picture of, you can kind of.
Well, I think the beauty when you work with someone like multiple times, like yourself, you build a rapport, and obviously with my husband, when we get a chance to shoot, you have more input from both sides, and everyone has the side that they like the most and what they want to try and get from a shoot as well. And I think that sort of communication with things is always like, really can become a really personal thing between you.
Yeah, I when I look at the pictures you two shoot together, I think they're far more. They're really simple, but they speak volumes because they're really simple and they're beautiful. And I think that you work together as a team, and so he's probably got no problem with saying, "Can you pull your bottom in, or can you suck your tummy in?" Or
he knows the angles I don't like.
Yeah, he knows. and then you've got this. You can then look at the camera, and we always laugh at when models look at the back of the camera, and it could be a dreadful picture, and they'll go, "Oh, that's absolutely gorgeous." But you can actually be truthful with your husband and go, "Actually, I don't really like that one." And luckily, I think with me, I always feel like I've got your input. You'll throw a pose. Sometimes I'll go to say to you, "Could you do that?" And you've already done it. What is the best thing you love about modelling?
Freedom. Like there's a lot of jobs that you can do and you have some freedom, but modelling, it's like, it gives you this whole world to explore, and the people that you get to meet come from all walks of life.
Yeah.
And I think getting to meet people you might never speak to in a normal day to day, and then you get to create something with them. I think that's like
and you meet someone who could be, I mean, it could be a sheep farmer or whatever.
Or it could be a judge.
A judge,
you never know.
yeah. I've met a few of those. And then you create something incredible just instantly. You're a photographer as well. You was telling me you use Fuji
X-T4.
X-T4s, and the dream camera is the Fuji medium format camera. Fuji, if you're watching this, you need to bring us some Fuji. Bring us some medium format ones. You did promise already. So we'll look into that a bit deeper. One of the things that I really love about you is, because I'm a hair photographer, hair and skin, is that you have got incredibly good skin, even though you like to moan about it a little bit, don't you? But your hair is incredible. Your hair is incredible. Now, I spend lots of time shooting with really high-level hairdressers, and today you said to me, "Oh, my husband coloured my hair yesterday," but it's absolutely gorgeous. When your hair was short, was you in like the emo zone of your life? Was that what you were doing? Was it the short swept over thing? Was it?
Yeah, it was a bit. It wasn't so much short. It was just like really choppy layers.
Yeah. Was it the Rachel from Friends then? It was that
It was
era.
a bit more chewed by a sheep.
It was a bit more, But we were just saying earlier, like, I'm half Welsh, and you were born in Wales, but you're full Welsh. So I've got no excuse for mine. It just fell out. I've seen lots of pictures. Where's the best place in your travels that you photographed? I love the Iceland ones you did there, except for when you was kind of being blown away. That was
Iceland. You get every season in a day. It can be quite extreme, but it's the wild, beautiful, raw nature of.
Is that your
Iceland.
favourite place where you?
It's one of my favourite places. I think there's elements of Iceland that I adore. Favourite place I didn't actually shoot there much. It was the USA. Everything's bigger and better. It's just like the rocks and the mountains and the trees are just stunning. So
by the way, if you see Carrie's husband, he literally looks like an American trucker. He's as cool as. But I've worked in America quite a lot, and I would love to one of the dreams that me and my wife have got, we've got dogs, is to take a motorhome and go into America and Canada, right into probably not into the wilds. We'd like to do the cities and the.
New York's awesome.
Yeah,
it's my favourite city ever. Yeah.
We like New York. Yeah, it's a mad place, isn't it, New York?
Yeah. Best donuts ever.
Yeah, do you know what? When I was working in New York, every day I had pastrami on rye. That was my favourite thing. So, and they'd put these pickles on there. What was it called? I can't remember the place of it. Famous restaurant there, but I love that every day. So I kind of I'd be working in the morning, and then I'd be talking to a model in the afternoon. And when you got that pastrami and rye that emanates from your every vocal cord and stomach. So that was a bit of a thing. What drives you mad about photographers?
Drives me mad about.
Yeah, because what we want to do in this series of pictures we do. We want to find out that what we can do to get better as photographers. Like, I know some photographers, they go 3, 2, 1, click. And some photographers are not vocal at all, unlike me. And some don't speak.
You do get the silent shooters that are click, 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 click. Like, I don't mind, I can do that, but that can be quite tiring, just mentally, because I'm a very chatty person. Yeah, but I think, I don't know, not very many things.
What about photographers like me? I know I would never be annoying. But what about photographers like me that take like 25 minutes to get the lights right and then 15 minutes to shoot?
That's fine. I think it's quite nice when someone wants to finesse an image, and you can see the vision, you're going for it, and then you work around and tweak things. That's fine. Yeah.
We got some incredible images today when you wore a hat that you brought into the studio. So I love those. But I often wonder whether I'm kind of getting on models' nerves. Like, it might take me 25, 40 minutes to get the lights right. And then sometimes it'll take me 5 minutes to shoot the picture. And I think,
I don't know, I started with body paint. That's 6 hours of being painted for essentially
it would
10
take
minutes.
much longer to paint my body. You'd have to get a team of contractors in. But anyway, it's been lovely having you both in the studio again. I absolutely love having you in. The strange thing about you and I is that when we book a shoot, we book it and we put it into the diary, and then we don't speak again, do we? And then the evening before we go, "You okay for tomorrow?" And I usually go, "Heck, yes." And then we just shoot the next day, don't we? We don't make any big plans. We don't send each other 250 messages.
Well, I think that's one of the important things as well about like model photographer. You kind of look at each other's portfolios and you gauge what each other like.
Yeah.
And hopefully bring things along, like a hat. Sometimes a simple accessory can go a long way.
That hat today made my day. It's just possibly some of the best pictures I've shot for ages. But I just love shooting with you, and you're one of this little group of models that I could shoot with every single day. All the other girls, you know who you are. Don't get jealous. It's only Uncle Paulie. But I'd really love to thank you both for coming in. I've thoroughly enjoyed it again. It's a beautiful, is it summer yet? Early summer's day outside. So we're going to finish work. It's about 2 o'clock. We're going to finish work. We're going to go outside, enjoy some time, and thanks for coming. Thanks for bringing her again, Key. Your chauffeur is the best.
He's a very good chef too.
Oh, he's brilliant. He's at all my chicken crisps, but he's a wonderful man. So thanks for both coming in. It's been lovely to see you. And I'll put some links below to Cariad's. Should we put just your modelling thing, or should we put your modelling and your photography on there?
I might have to update my photography one.
Okay, we'll just put the modelling one on there. But we'll definitely put your husband's on because he's incredible. So we'll put those on. But thank you very much for coming in. Been lovely to see you. Could you do me a favour? Could you please could you subscribe? Could you bring me some jelly tots, some jelly beans, some wine gums? Every week I ask and no one ever brings it. So lovely. Thank you very much. See you again soon.